What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the New York Mets versus Miami Marlins Major League Baseball matchup going down Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for the bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But what it's going to get you access to is the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yerfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays that I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, call 775-636-7674 and we'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. The New York Mets sending out Tyler McGill for the start in this one, while the Marlins will counter with Jesus Luzardo. And McGill, got a little bit roughed up in his last outing. Gave up 5 runs. 4 of those runs were earned against the Washington Nationals. But it was still a game where the Mets were able to come out on top in that one. McGill was actually able to get the win there, as the Mets ended up winning that game 8-7. A little bit of an alarming start though for McGill, but I will say we have seen the better version of Tyler McGill at home this season. At home, he just threw 7 innings of 3-hit shutout baseball against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Didn't get the decision in that one. It was a bit unlucky for McGill to not factor into the decision, but again, it was just a game where the bullpen kind of let it get away in the 8th and 9th innings. They let the Dodgers tie the game, and then 3 runs in the top of the 10th was all she wrote for the Mets in that one. And that's my only concern with the Mets in this game has been the bullpen, and that's been that way for the better part of the last month and a half since this slide for the New York Mets. And in the last 2 weeks, the New York Mets, the 3rd worst bullpen ERA in baseball at 5.79. While the Marlins do have one of the best bullpens in baseball, 1.56. The problem is that, they don't really put themselves in a position where it matters all that much, because a lot of times they're playing from behind, and a lack of offense just really takes away from what could be for this Miami Marlins bullpen. I mean, you look at their last 7 games, the Marlins have lost 6 of those 7 entering Monday's action, and they've scored 3 runs or less in 6 of the 7 as well, including being shut out 3 times. I mean, they've been shut out 4 times in their last 10 games, and it's been the same problem for the Miami Marlins for the better part of the last couple seasons, getting run support for the starting pitchers. Now, Jesus Luzardo has been one of the better pitchers for the Miami Marlins for the better part of the last year or so, but coming off of a start where he gave up 9 runs on 9 hits at home against the Tampa Bay Rays. Now he goes back out on the road where he's actually struggled this season. ERA just under 6.5. And, he did just beat up on the Mets, 6 innings of 5-hit shutout ball at home. But again, that was at home. Now he's got to go to Citi Field where, he had a good start against the Mets last season, but I'm not sure I want to back Luzardo right now. The Mets were struggling against left-handed pitching earlier this season. They were almost a bet against every time that they would take the mound, or I should say, take the field against a left-handed pitcher. But now, over the last 2 weeks, over the 2nd largest sample size of plate appearances against lefties, 204 plate appearances, they're leading baseball with a 343 batting average. They lead the way in team OPS. They're up there in isolated power. They are absolutely clubbing left-handed pitching with a low strikeout rate of 16.7%. So I think the Mets are in a good spot here. I'm going to catch some flack on the morning show for fading Jesus Luzardo, but to me, it just makes sense in this spot. So I'm going to go with the New York Mets in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.